Pictures from the Pulse Nightclub in Orlando, the site of the worst mass shooting in the recent U.S. history, 1 year later.
Memorials were held across the country, including right here in South Florida, to honor the lives of the 49 people killed in that massacre.
Memorials will also be held overnight to mark the attack.
And Local 10 News is there in Orlando. Our Michael Seiden is standing by live at Pulse Nightclub, where people have gathered to take part in those special services. Michael.
You know, Andrew, it is really hard to believe that tomorrow will mark 1 year since this horrific mass shooting. Now, I want you to take a look. This is what used to be Pulse Nightclub. Tonight, it is a growing memorial, and I have to tell you, my photojournalist and I, we spent the day out here, and despite all the rain, it is so moving when you go there. You know, a lot of people aren't saying anything, but you can just see those messages of hope and love in this community. And, you know, a lot of family and friends of the victims gathering at this hour. In fact, this special memorial will have some services overnight in just about 2 hours. In the meantime, though, we have been speaking with survivors. In fact, one man who escaped without injury, his best friend was killed during this terrifying attack, and tonight he's hosting a benefit in his honor.
Your only options are to hide or to run away. I didn't see anything, I didn't want to see anything, I just stared straight ahead at an open door.
It's a feeling that no one should ever have to deal with.
I'll never forget the second round of shooting started and the smell of gun smoke, which is very, I think, distinctive. It almost burns your nose.
But for 28-year-old Brandon Wolf, an Orlando resident who survived the Pulse Nightclub attack without any injury, this last year has been about keeping his best friend's memory alive.
The logo is designed by Drew.
Andrew Leinenen was only 32 years old, the type of guy friends say that could always solve a problem.
He said the thing that we never say enough is that we love each other.
Which is why Brandon and his friend decided to start the Drew Project, an LGBTQ organization that's mission is to spread love across the nation.
Because there are people out there that are absolutely terrified that something like this is going to happen to them. So I feel an obligation as a survivor. We cannot bow to them. We cannot stand down.
A community that's still hurting, but resilient, coming together to honor the memory of a young man who touched so many lives in such a short period of time.
There's more love in the world than hatred, and I'm hoping that when he looks down, he sees that and he's inspired by that.
And the owner of Pulse Nightclub says she plans on turning this into a permanent memorial, possibly a museum. Again, though, about 1 o'clock this morning, there will be a memorial service. A lot of the victims' friends and family, some of those survivors expected to be out here. And of course, Local 10 News will be following all the events tonight and tomorrow, that 1 year anniversary. We'll have it all for you coming here from Orlando. But again, just a very emotional scene out here today, as tomorrow we're expecting a full day full of events. For now, we are live in Orlando. I'm Michael Seiden, Local 10 News.